Said the magic word, decentralization. That is our only hope. But then how do we get people to understand the implications of decentralization? How do we get people to understand, oh my God, how can you live without a centralized control telling you what to do? Well, listen, cryptocurrency has proven that it works just fine, right? Nobody owns Monero. Nobody I mean, you can get a piece and you may do business without anybody's permission, and you don't need trust. Good Lord, it is a powerful concept, but I fear from my experiences with cryptocurrency that the masses are not going to comprehend this. And listen, if the masses do not all follow, then any attempt at change in this world is futile. You have to reach that critical mass where people go, oh, I see it, good. And then we all just walk away from the madness, and the madness dies from lack of attention.
Exactly. It's the the Buckminster Fuller model, right? Create the new reality you want to see. And we only need, I would say, you only need about 10% of us to lead the way, if that, and then the herd will follow, because that's exactly, I mean,
in Buckminster Fuller's day, that was the case. But governments now have tools they didn't have back then. And for example, there's nothing private in your lives. You must believe me. If you're living in America, the government is listening, watching through your smartphones, through Alexa, through your television sets. That didn't happen back then. Governments have enormous power now that they never had before. Have we gone past the point of no return? I sure hope so, for the sake of my children and grandchildren and yours as well. Nevertheless, I will fight tooth and nail to my dying day against this madness. And that's all any of us can do. And then hope for the best, people.
Well, I was just going to say, that is the line in the sand when they do forced vaccines and, want the little tattoo in the papers. I mean, that's where I believe they really are trying to force a civil war. What's disheartening to me is, John, you and I are contemporaries. And, I was there going to college in the 60s and everything. And, we were going to change the world. And people in our generation, we also can contrast how things have radically changed compared to the way they used to be. But now I talk to a lot of people, my age, and they're totally asleep and buying all this. And I'm wondering, wait, weren't we together, back in those days? And see, what happened to you?
It's disheartening. Is it not disheartening to you? It is to me. Nevertheless, I'm not giving up, and I don't think you are. I can tell by the determined look in your eyes that you're not going to stop fighting. So as long as a few of us do not, as long as we all don't stop, there's hope. There's hope.